We're live. We're live, and we're talking about a very special album. I actually looked up the pronunciation because I don't. My kanji is kind of bad, as we might find out later today. So the name of this album is Kocho no Yume Ju no Yuro, which means Phalaenopsis Dream, 10 Nights. It's, I guess, a type of flower, Phalaenopsis. Phalaenopsis Dream, 10 Nights. Anyway, Kocho no Yume Ju no Yuro is by a group called Audace. Audace is a clarinet player and a accordion player that created a song that PewDiePie used for his outro for his vlog series, Birdabo. And every time he would end one of these vlogs, he would end by saying, support the artist, and then he would play the song Retour from this album. And I just call this album Retour because Kocho no Yume, bit of a mouthful for those who are uninitiated. How's everybody doing? I don't know if you guys watch PewDiePie, but I actually don't come from a world with knowing his content very well. But obviously I know him, and I think he's, I think he's cool. So I don't know. He kind of popularized, playing video games and being funny while doing it. And I think he put himself out there, and he works really hard, and I think he's a great editor. But with that said, guys, I'm glad that you guys know him. Let me tell you a little bit about this album if you haven't listened to it. Or if you have, this would be great because you'll have some comments about it as well. If you have listened to it, please post. I'll read your comments out loud if you've listened to this album. I did put links to it in the Discord. So this album was released in 2007. This is a quote from them from their Bandcamp page. We didn't have a distributor for this album at that time. We pressed only 500 copies, and had sold them to audiences at venues we played, which they're still playing live. They had played live earlier this year at a jazz bar in Japan. Now we have no physicals. We provide it as a digital download only, and so they're not on Apple Music, they're not on Spotify. Now, in my ignorance, that's great. You listen to it now. Definitely play it along while we're doing this. When it comes to this, I'm not sure. In my ignorance, I'm sure every country, which I've come to learn, has streaming services that are popular that are not necessarily popular in the U.S., probably due to licensing and that sort of stuff. And so in America, Spotify, Apple Music, that's the big fight. I'm an Apple Music user, but it's not on there. It wasn't on Spotify, and it's actually not published by the band. It seems like on YouTube by themselves. It seems like a YouTuber called Jazz House has published it. I think it's really cool that PewDiePie's bringing people to jazz music and accordion and clarinet music. Something I'm not really I'm sure a lot of us if we found this on a top 40 station or something or pop station, it would kind of be surprising. And Meta's listening to it right now and says it's really chill. And yeah, I agree. So I had only listened to this album one time, and I'm going to explain why. So this was released October 1st, 2007. The Audace's members are Manabu Kitada on clarinet and Shiko Ito on accordion. Okay, so I finished this album. There's quite a bit going on here. These two players are extremely good at playing. Let's see if I could treat it like what is it? A teleprompter. They're good at playing their respective instruments. Apparently, this album is popularized by PEWDIEPIE, a famous Swedish YouTuber, particularly just the song Retour, which was the only like kind of anglicized name song on the album. I actually was presented with the option to buy this album on Bandcamp, which I downloaded on the App Store. I downloaded the Bandcamp app, it's a really cool app, and I was able to listen to it and sometimes check my text messages, which I'm unable to do when I'm on YouTube because I don't have YouTube Premium. And I was able to I just like streaming services like that, where I'm able to do that. Luckily, Bandcamp provided for free, but after you listen to it, there's this prompt that comes up, and there's this heart that comes up, like kind of like a little Undertale-esque, and it breaks when you say it says, "Oh, do you want to buy this album?" Because Bandcamp's offering to listen to it for free, and the artists are saying, do you want to support us? And so then when I click no, because it was like $10, and I was like, you know what, I listened to this. I'm sad that it's over in the sense that I wish I could listen to it again. I wish I was could have given it a more in-depth review probably if I got to listen to it more, but maybe not as well. And so the heart breaks or something. I feel like it's something right out of Undertale. It breaks. And so I didn't listen to the album again on there because I think it limits you to like 3 listens or something like that. It depends on what particular the artist's profile can set what they want on Bandcamp. So they can set how many times people can listen to it. But it's really cool of stuff. Yeah. I wish I had a video of the heart like popping up on screen and going breaking and saying open thy heart and wallet, and I didn't buy it, and the animation was heartbreaking. I didn't want to waste Bandcamp's bandwidth, so I stopped listening to it. The album's not available on Apple Music or Spotify, nor any of the other albums by this group. Not a single one. I actually feel guilty for not buying this album because I feel bad because they didn't earn any money from me listening to this. And, I'm not sure how much artists earn really from anybody listening to their stuff on streaming anymore. I would continue on YouTube, but you're unable to exit the app unless you have Red, but that's just what they used to call Premium, but I realize that's not around anymore. So if you like accordions or clarinets, definitely listen. So these are some of the feelings I was getting while listening to it. I was getting the feeling of playing Final Fantasy IX. It's got this kind of light feeling to it, happy at times, and not overly dark, really. And I think Final Fantasy IX really encompassed that. It's not a very dark game. It was kind of like medieval and harkened back to the more SNES Final Fantasies and NES Final Fantasies. So yeah, it kind of reminded me a lot of that, like kind of walking through the villages with like, what's his name? Zidane, I think, is his character, the guy with the monkey tail. And whenever you're in the town settings, it kind of sounds like the OST. So yeah, it kind of sounds to it. And then maybe some of the lighter songs on in FF7 when you're kind of in those towns. Kind of reminds me of that, which is weird. I would love to enjoy this music live, and I have listened to a couple of and watched some of the videos of this band playing live, and they are really good. They're really good live, and they are sick. They're awesome. It was really cool watching them. So I think that what's interesting here, to me, is the idea that they didn't put it on streaming services that are at least common in the U.S. Right, but I'm assuming they're not on any streaming service. They're on YouTube as well, which usually you could find any country's music. And I think that So I think that music streaming has made the widest amount of music available, but at the same time, it has made listening to music less special in a way. Plays and bandwidth seem unlimited, but bandwidth, costs money, and companies like Bandcamp need our support. I really recommend downloading the app and listening to other people's music and deciding if they're worth giving some money towards some ad-free music. I know I value paying for music. That's why I pay for an Apple Music subscription. But I feel like I miss out on not having like Spotify suggestions or any of that kind of stuff as well. But I think this all goes down to the argument of, are streaming services helping artists or hurting artists? And it's really interesting to think about because I'm not really sure. This reminds me. It reminds me of this whole thing of them just being on Bandcamp. Reminds me of an argument between Bill Burr, the comedian, and another comedian, Brian Redban, arguing about whether artists should have to perform or anything they create digitally should just be made available freely. And they should just be thankful for exposure if people pirate that content. And so it's an interesting argument, and Bill Burr was on the side of saying, well, you know what? Why should I have to fly all over the world just because I work to create a podcast? And if people are, putting my podcast up, and I don't want them to be putting the podcast up, shouldn't I be able to stop them? But and then it also reminded me of the book Anything You Want by the creator of CD Baby, who CD Baby is how we released our song on Apple Music, Spotify, and all the platforms. And the full book is free. It's by Anything You Want by Derek Sivers. And he's really cool. I really like that guy. Anyways, I haven't been able to really respond to chat because I was thinking about, trying to review the album. But just to let you guys know, I think Gus is just recovering from something right now. But I'll definitely check in with him, and I'll give you guys an update on Discord regarding how he's doing. But honestly, I really don't have an update just yet. But we were talking today about this album, and he's the one who picked it. So, he's the one who picked it. So, and he really loves it. And but I think that the stream takes a lot out of Gus, and so it's a lot. It's a big ask for him when he's sick and stuff. Anyways, I've spent all week trying to plan out how I'm going to do this. I was pretty nervous coming up to today. Actually, just like the past hour, I've been hour or two, I've been super nervous about how I'm going to handle this because I'm hosting alone for the second time in a row. And that's a little scary in some ways. But it looks like we're just about at 8:15, so I'm gonna the rest of the show is just gonna be me making a complete fool of myself, trying to do things that I should be good at by now, but I am not. We're gonna, I posted the full schedule on there. If anybody wants to play along, you're welcome to break out a guitar if you have a guitar, or and we'll go from there. I have never listened to Ramshackle Glory. Sorry. Yeah. So, definitely share it, and you could show it to me in the Discord. I'm obviously very active there. So I'm gonna put a lot of time into thinking out this week's schedule, and I work really hard to every week try to do something interesting and try to put out something better. Last week I was kind of downcast and kind of weird, but this week, I'm just kind of going for it, right? So I think that showing people, like, you know, you play along, you know, if you have a guitar, if you have anything, like, I recommend downloading the Musician app, and you could practice singing on it if you have a voice, which everybody does. You can, and it'll help you do that, and I could show you guys that. You could practice guitar, bass, ukulele, and piano all on it. It's pretty amazing. It's kind of like Guitar Hero, yeah, you could practice singing and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So it's 8:15. I'm gonna do something real silly right now, and I'm going to go ahead and try to play Megalovania on guitar. So I have had guitar. Okay, I'm gonna start recording this because this is really embarrassing. So let's really, really embarrass myself right now, because that's the point of this show, is to really, 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 really embarrass myself today. So we're gonna you'll see a rocket. Okay, so I'm gonna record right now. Okay, so let's get rid of this image right here, and then okay, I'll stop this recording because it wasn't ready. All right, so okay, let's grab the guitar. Okay, cool. All right, you get ready to be disappointed. All right, guys. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for coming out every week, guys, and chilling out right now and staying up and wherever you guys out there in the world. But I thought I should provide something of value out there. So let's go ahead and let me tell you about it. Let me give you my spiel about this right now. All right. So I've been playing guitar since for a long time. And I mean, I've been playing guitar. I've had a guitar, and there's one of my guitars over there. I have like 3 or 4, which is ridiculous because I could barely play them. So I've had a guitar since 2004, Christmas of 2004 or 3 maybe. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I'm not very good at it. But I should have put a little picture of like a Megalovania, like the little picture on the side. So while I'm trying to learn it, but this could be just as embarrassing on its own. So 2004. So that's 16 years. Let's just say probably a little more. That I've had a guitar, and I should be better at it than I am because you know, I've tried really hard to learn it. By now I should be able to be like a master. You know, I've played, you know, some live gigs with Gus, my buddy, who's on here with me. You know, and we have a song that's been released, but I didn't play guitar on that. I was screaming and stuff. Today I'm gonna try to attempt to play Megalovania on the guitar, and I'm gonna show you just how bad I am at that. After 16 years, I still haven't made the progress that I'd like to. And today's all about just putting it out there, because, you know, on the internet, all you go on YouTube and you're like, you could watch awesome videos of people doing really cool stuff and just wrecking on guitar, but you never see the people who don't get there, right? Actually, you do. So let's try it out. So Megalovania goes like this. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. So I do know one thing: the song Megalovania is in the key of D minor. Technically, it leaves the key a couple times and all that kind of stuff. So, but so D is like this is D. Woo. Dun, 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 dun. I can't even. Let's try doing it from memory. Dun, 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 dun. See, this is how bad my musical memory is, right? Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This is why this ends at 8:30, because this is so terrible of me trying this. You're gonna have a bad time. Definitely. Remember, isn't that a song by them? You're gonna have a bad time. So I'm gonna try this. I've listened to this song a million times. I am gonna do this from memory, and I'm gonna do it with no help, and it's gonna be really bad. Watch this. go? It goes. Dun, 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 dun. All right, I'm gonna try this until. I'll try this for another 3 minutes. I'm gonna try it one more time. 16 years of guitar playing here, guys. Well, this is what happens when you really fail at something in life. Just wait till you guys watch me draw. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Can't find it. This is embarrassing, right? That after 16 years I can't play something by ear like that. So let's switch over to looking at how the song is actually played. So let's go to oops. We'll go to notes. Megalovania. I'll put up the chat on my phone. There we go. That was awful. Okay. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to look up the notes for the song. And I'll put up the guitar tab too. Guitar tab. Alright, so first I'm going to try to look at the notes for the first 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go do the actual thing. Maybe next time I should just play musician, just to show you guys that cool app. So it says D, 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 D. So this is D, it's the 5th fret of the A string. D, D. And I don't know how to play this next note. Alright. Look at that, I already failed. Ridiculous. Alright, so I was right on that one. So it says right there, 5th on A. Doesn't say anything. John Holloway, yeah, that's it. 7. Oh. Then it's 8, 8, okay. 8, 8. How boring is this, guys? But this is what it takes to learn. This is why I'm so bad. Oh, you hear it? Dun, 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 dun. You're kind of hearing it, right? let's try mastering the first part, which is 5, 5. I'm gonna master this part right here, guys. I'm gonna master it. Watch it. Oh, I'm glad it's not so boring. I'm trying to show the world that failure is okay, and it's okay not to be good at stuff. But, you know, maybe if you keep failing, you eventually get somewhere. Alright, see you soon, Hero. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I know you said you could only stop by for the last end, and thanks for being a great person. Okay, let's try it. Dun, dun. It kind of sounds like it, right? Kind of. Alright, so it's, let's see my holds. 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, ready for the next 4 minutes. I'm just gonna keep passing the first part over, and I'll get better. Meta, are you able to do this part? You're right though. If I keep practicing, I might get it. Right? That's good advice. Oh, 3035. I don't think you could, but I mean, yeah, if you practice along with me, if you like, grab your guitar, get it in tune. Let's get our guitars in tune first. I love the Guitar Tuna app. Guitar Tuna. I use this app to learn stuff to make sure that I'm in tune. Ooh, I'm a little out of tune. I only have 2 more minutes to practice this. Oh, your E string broke? How long have you been playing guitar, Meta? That's awesome. You could probably teach me a lot, because I've been playing for 16 years, and I don't practice enough. And even though I should, because I should be a lot better than I am. maybe your 1 time a week of playing is better than my my 16 years of playing. How do you practice? Okay, so I'm gonna try. This one's for Nataku because I know Nataku is a Dragon Ball fan. We're moving into the drawing portion here. So let's retitle. Alright. So edit stream from drawing Goku badly. No reference. We should both learn Megalovania. We should try to learn it. I don't know. Okay. Maybe I should have made more time for guitar and just practice this entire time and talk to you. But I didn't make much time. I always overextend myself. Alright. So, let's switch it up and go. And then let's bring it in. Alright, so now I'm going to try to draw Goku. This is going to be really embarrassing. From memory, even though there's a Goku behind me, I'm going to try to draw him from memory. And I should be good at drawing because I've been drawing since I was a kid. And I have watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z. So, yeah, we'll both practice more Megalovania. Maybe I could extend my stream time doing it. And, be practicing it a little bit more often. Okay, so this is going to be really embarrassing. So I'm going to attempt to draw this. I'm going to do it from memory. I've been drawing a lot lately, as the wife knows who's checked in. Thank you so much for loving my drawings. I've gotten worse over time. I actually took a... it's kind of like something... Yeah, the hair's kind of crazy. So I took maybe I should record this. All right. So I took a drawing class when I was 2 years ago. I took from a master artist, and I'm not sure I got any better in that class. He was an artist for Archie comics. And he's a really good artist. But yeah, unfortunately, I guess I didn't learn enough. I didn't practice enough. I don't know. But let's just go into it. I'm going to go ahead and try drawing Goku from memory. I have 15 minutes to do this. Alright, so it's 12. Let's set the 12. We have 12 minutes left. So let's go ahead and set a 12-minute timer. I love timers, as the wife knows. I'm a big timer guy. But yeah, let's set the timer. And what's going on? Andy's here. What's going on? I'm going to draw Goku. Let's draw him. Alright, so he has like something like that, right? Oh, can you guys even see? I don't know. I'll show it. You'll see it at the end. He kind of has this thing going on. I think he goes like this way too. Potato diet? The heck is that? I think he's got this. Welcome, Andy. How are you? I'm trying to draw Goku from memory. It's nice to see you, dude. Can't wait to watch our anime stream tomorrow. We're watching. I think he has a hair like this. I don't really know. Right, and then I don't know how the hair connects to the face. Yeah, we're watching Slam Dunk, the anime, and I think I'm gonna start watching I'm gonna listen to the Japanese audio while we're watching, just so I can kind of get some practice in, and recover some of my Japanese, which we're gonna see how bad that is later. But yeah, if you wanna follow on, okay, he has like a hair that comes down, I think. Oh my god, this is when it's gonna get really bad. He's got ears, right? I think he's got ears. And he's got this little nose. Right? Oh my god, this looks ridiculous. I think his eyes... See, I can't tell. Are they round like this? Or are they... we need to vote for that, okay. I think his eyes are round. I don't think they're... I don't know. I think they go like this. Don't they go like this sometimes? Let's compare this at the end, too. Alright. They're kind of like that, right? He looks like the villager character from... he looks like the villager character from... Animal Crossing. Villager eyes. Yeah. So, let's keep it going. 1 out of 1. Oh, and then he's like yelling a lot. But let's make it. Oh my god, he looks so stupid. I think he's got a widow's peak. So let's see where I went wrong and then criticize this crazy drawing. Oh my god, his hair is too big. I think it's a little too crazy. I think it's got this kind of like little design on it. It's got a little ear hole, whatever that's called. The ear hole. It's got this little bell thing. I don't know. He's got like a big head, but I think that he's kind of angular, from what I remember. When I was a kid, I used to be able to draw him really well. But I draw him. He looks like he's like gained a few pounds. All right. Hold on. This is really bad. Looks like Thanos dying. Yeah, I think it does. Do you like those movies? We love those movies. Alright, so he's got this little neck. He's got this neck. Right? I have 7 minutes left, so let's just keep adding detail. Oh my god, he looks so stupid. Okay, when should I test it? Okay, I'll test it at... I'll give myself... So I was supposed to give myself until 8:45. Let's give myself 2 more minutes so we can actually at least break down, like, so I can improve. I should probably listen to the Megalovania song so I could have heard like where I was going wrong in my head. Why did he have bananas glued to his head? I don't know. Ask Akira Toriyama, creator. So he's got this kind of thing. He's got like a He's got like a martial arts outfit on. He's got like the symbol. It's got some kanji over here. I think the kanji goes like this, and then I think it looks like that. There might be a line through it, the second line, so then it goes like that. I think it goes here. Man, he looks so stupid. But I gotta keep going. Let's draw some arms. I had an art teacher tell me that. I took art in college too. The starfish sucks, yeah. It's a pretty bad starfish. So I'm gonna be bad at this, but let's... Or Charizard eating Pikachu. What a roast. Looks like Thanos die. Looks like JoJo Siwa. That's hilarious. That's really funny. I don't know how to draw hands, so let's draw a hand really badly. Oh my god, he's got like... He looks like he blew up a... Oh, I'm out of time. So this is the final Goku picture. This is a joke. Let's actually look at what Goku actually looks like, and look at that. Look at how his bubble hand, and his round head, which I know for sure is wrong. So let's compare this. Isn't that Hey Arnold? Yeah. Really bad there. Okay, so let's go take a look at what does Goku actually look like. Google Goku. Let's actually compare this and figure out where did I go wrong here. See, he does do this round eye thing. You know, he does this. Sometimes he has eyes like this, and sometimes he has eyes like that. Okay, that's weird. Sometimes he has eyes like this, and sometimes he has eyes like that, which is kind of funny. That's weird. Yeah, so I was kind of going for this. This is really the Goku picture I was trying to draw. Stream till 9. You stream till 9? That's cool. Streaming is fun. Oh my god. Open a new tab. Right, so I was going for that, but I ended up with this. Let's see where I went wrong. Okay, so what is he missing? So, let's make sure that you guys can see this, and I can just kind of point out the flaws here. Stream till 9. Let's see. Alright, let's see where I went wrong. Dangerously wrong. Alright, so he has eyebrows. There's no eyebrows. He's got these little things, these little lines here, kind of his cheekbones. His nose, there's a shadow right here. And it's much lower down. It should be lower down. And then I guess I could have drawn the eyes like kind of that shape, this kind of shape, you know. It would look more Goku-ish, right? And then see that everything's too scrunched up right now over here, but he does have big old ears, and I think he has 3 hairs going here. He's got 3 over here, and he's got this bump. There's missing a bump here. But really, it's the face that's missing. So let's actually just dive in, because we have 2 more minutes before I'm going to switch up to some coding. So his face really should be like kind of a line like this, and then a line like this, and then there's a curve kind of for his chin, and then there's a line like this. Right, so it's kind of missing that. But instead I did this weird circle face. His neck is far more complicated than I anticipated. It's got all this stuff going on. He's got this deltoid, I think, and this deltoid, and he's got this line over here, and it's kind of missing all that detail there. And then he's got his pecs actually show through, and he's actually got a second shirt that kind of goes here, right? So, man, you gotta appreciate the artists, man. These guys gotta draw these guys over and over and over again to draw these animes. No wonder they're not continuing Dragon Ball Super right now. Because they're like, it's hard. So he's got these giant pectorals, and then he's got just huge deltoids, right, going down from here and here. But his neck kind of goes there. Yeah. So, but the face kind of. Yeah, the eyes are much lower. This is really where the eye line should be. And I did learn that class, and like kind of if this was the head, it's supposed to be, the eyes are supposed to be kind of in the middle. And the nose and mouth are supposed to be kind of low down. And he's got the stupid lines. And he's got these kind of lines for his eyebrows. So, eyebrows would have helped. Eyebrows over here and here. Yeah, Alright, so that's that failure. But at least I tried, right? Because if I didn't try, I wouldn't know I didn't know how to do it. Alright. Okay. Hello, everyone. Alright, so little known fact about me is I had studied computer engineering in college. Funnily enough. Here's a tip: when you draw something, you don't need to get every detail. No, that's true. But I would like it to look more like Goku than it did. Draw siren. All right. So indiantimes.com. Yeah, yes, that is the website. So I want to go ahead and fail at some more stuff. So I want to show you guys me failing at lots more stuff right now. I'm going to continue to because I think it's funny. So let's stop the recording on that because that embarrassing recording that I've done, even though the Goku did look kind of silly. I did used to be okay at programming, right? In high school, I actually took... So when I was a kid, I actually wanted to become a game developer. And, I have Goku right there. Okay, back. Oh, no. Back there? No. Back there. There he is, Dragon Ball. You'd think after looking at him so long, it's amazing the details that you leave out when you're looking at something. Kind of interesting, right? It's kind of like when you listen to a song, you don't realize that you forget some of the lyrics or the notes, right? Like even though a song I love, like Megalovania, like na 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 na. I should have played it, so I could have been like, oh, that's what it's supposed to sound like. That was stupid. But now we're moving on. So I took 4 years of computer science in high school, and then I did 4 years of that, and I got a degree in computer engineering. But I haven't coded since 2012, and to be honest, I haven't coded seriously and really, 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 really well. Like, my coding skills went, I think, down in college because I was coding in languages that I was like, well, we shifted away and we moved really fast, so I just had to kind of like vomit it out with my code. And I never got to, in a while. So, but today we're going to do something called Code Combat, which is something I used to do when I was a technology teacher, teaching kids about coding. And, it's going to be super boring, and no, it's not. I mean, it might be a little boring. I mean, it's this stream, right? So I'm going to fail at that because I should be better at coding, but I'm not. Yeah, I used to be really good at it. Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny, like, to have a degree in something and not be... Well, I don't have a degree in coding or computer science. I have a degree in something that something else. But let's give it a shot. Let's go ahead and code for a bit and see how that goes, because I want to refresh the skills I had growing up. And, I used to be able to draw, I used to be able to play guitar a little bit better, not very much, and I used to be able to code, so I want to be able to do that again, just because I want to be able to do it. I used to be able to be good at it. You code in Python, that's what we're doing today, so let's just jump right into it then. We're going to go to Code Combat. We're going to go, so you can go ahead and do this with me. You just go to codecombat.com, and then you click play, and then you click continue, and then it's a video game. That's loud. And I'm going to change the category to coding. Or I do science and technology. Code Combat. Alright, let's try it. Oh my Shamanani. What the heck? Registration notes. You found out something. What'd you find out? The trend potato bath. Yeah, that's you shared that like video. All right. No. I want to reset this. Game menu. Whatever. Okay, so I want him to move right. Alright, so I'm gonna use this hero dot move down. I don't want to run it yet. Hero dot move up. I guess you don't need to. This is codecombat.com if you want to try it with me. And then you do want to move up. Let's see how far I can move up. Alright. Yeah, it's like a code puzzle, exactly. It's a coding video game, basically. Let's try it. I'm gonna move down, up, down. Oh man, it walked right into the spikes. No, it should delete one line of code. Oh, cool! I did it. Yeah, try it, dude. Code Combat. Do it with me. It's sick. You learn how to code while you're doing this, which is cool. I wanted to kind of just start it from the beginning, but and you could learn JavaScript or Python, which is kind of cool. I know, coding's kind of cool, you know. Before I used to think, hey, you know, why do I want to be good at coding? But I used to like it. So, whatever, I'm going to try it. Don't let the ogre see you. Alright.
Your hero has been slain. Better delete your last line of code and try again.
That's weird. Alright, let's try this again. Hey, what if I do a one move right? Alright, I gotta do the parens. Oh, I gotta walk up and around. Duh. Alright. Then I go hero dot move.
Iwa Shabanani. Zor little bridge. Iwa Shabanani. Zor little bridge.
Oh, okay, only 5 minutes left.
Iwa Shabanani.
Iwa Shabanani.
Iwa Shabanani. Iwa Shabanani. Zor little bridge.
I'm ready to challenge. Hero dot move down. And then I think I need to go back up. Hero dot move up. And then I'm gonna do a hero dot move right.
Zor little bridge. Iwa Shabanani. Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge. Iwa Shabanani.
Moon. Let's see. Alright, awesome. I got it. I think I did a bit. Return to the exit. Move down, and then hero dot move left, right. Man, I used to not know my left from my right too.
Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge. Iwa Shabanani. Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge. Zor little bridge.
Cool. Use 5 lines of code. I should be able to do this. Okay. Use arguments to move statements further. Alright. Oh, duh! I should have been doing that from the beginning. One, two, three, four, right? I think it's 4 steps. It's cool, right? I'm glad you like it. Learning is fun. It is fun. Kinda. It's 3. I don't know. Life is short. Might as well learn something. Oh, that's not 5 lines though, right? Go, 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 go. I have to go. I have to go to my next thing. Are you doing it in JavaScript or Python, Meta? What language are you doing? Python or JavaScript for code combat? I wonder if you could add friends and stuff on it. Imagine a video game where you fall with coding. That'd be kind of cool. Are you playing dot move. 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, oh, I gotta stop. Okay, more to come next week. Alright, so we'll come back to this next week. I'm on to the next thing. Python, cool. Keep going with that. That's awesome. So now I'm going to show you wow, this is really distracting. My screen just did the night shift thing and it's really aggressive. Anyway, that was fun. I definitely want to get back to that. Soon. Okay, that was annoying. So right now... No. We're moving into the second part. I put the whole schedule up. The next part is me... So I actually took a 6-credit course, which means I took it every single day in college, for 5 days a week when I was studying abroad. And I had 5 different teachers. I took Japanese. And so my Japanese should be pretty good right now, right? Let's see just how bad my Japanese is. Let's go ahead. Do that. Let's go into... So how do we test my Japanese? So I'm going to write out. I guess I'll go to the Duolingo section of Twitch or something. Rename Duolingo. Bad Japanese writing. Okay, so I used to know how to write for a little bit. You're learning German. You already know English so well and Serbian. So I don't know how you're doing that. All right. So I used to speak this language. Okay. I took it for a semester. I got an A in it. So I took it every day, and I used to know how to read in it. So right now, we will test our Japanese knowledge. I'm going to write, my name is John in Japanese, and we're going to see how bad that comes out. So my name, so I know that my name is John is Watashi wa John-san desu. Right, so let's see how I'm going to write it in the romanization. Watashi wa John-san desu, which they pronounce des. Okay, so that's how you write it, I'm pretty sure. We're going to check it in a second. We have 10 minutes, right? But I'm going to write it right out right now. I'm going to say watashi wa. So I don't remember the characters for... So I'm going to write this in hiragana, and then my name is going to be written in katakana, because in Japanese, hiragana is used for anything that's native to the Japanese language, and for foreign words they use katakana, which are the characters are a little bit more boxy, and they also use these really complicated symbols. So anytime you see these really complicated symbols that look Chinese-esque, it's because they're borrowed from China, and they're called kanji. And I don't remember any kanji, but I know a little bit of hiragana. Okay, so wa, I don't remember wa. Forgot what wa had, so I'm gonna just make it up. Wa, like it's. This is a wa. I don't know. What the heck is that? I don't know what. Ta is, I believe, like this. And then it's like this. I don't know. Ta, she is like, I remember it because it kind of, it's supposed to remember like she, like a ship, like a sail of a ship. And then I don't remember wa again. So I'm going to just write it. Bleh, bleh. Alright. And John, oh, let's do the Russian course together of Duolingo then. Let's do that too. And then John. Ooh, I don't remember John. And the N is like a N, like that. I think that's a N. And then dash san is like san. What is sa? Dang it, I forgot the sa. And then de. Oh, I forgot de as well. You know, de su. Oh, su is like this. I think it's like a symbol like that. So let's see how many characters I remembered. I remembered maybe two characters. Let's look it up. That's really bad. Yeah, I definitely wanted to learn some Russian. Definitely wanted to have like a basic understanding of Russian, wherever that can go to take me. But just thought it'd be cool. Some of that. But let's look at what I'm supposed to have written just now. My name is John. Translate in Japanese. Oh, no. I am John. Sorry. I was like, I am John. Name of law. Yeah, but I am. Jonathan desu. Oh. Okay, so. Let's see where I messed up. Oh, this is wa right here. I think. Oh, or is this ta? Oh, this is n. No. Watashi wa. Watashi. Ah, this is the wa. Alright. See, this is where I messed up. Wa. Oh, I got one character right. Wa. This is ta, and this is she. I got two characters right. Watashi wa. Oh. That's cool. That was really bad. I did that really badly though. Yeah. Wow. That was awful. I actually want to learn some Korean as well. Man, that was so bad. I did not expect that. Let's go to Duo. Let's do some Duolingo. Let's see how boring it is. Sorry to bore you guys, but I am definitely gonna block that out. Oh, look, I was trying Korean. Let's do the placement test to see how badly I am at this. Hoshi. Dirty. Want. Oops. San is 3. Ichi, ni, san. Want. 3, san. This is san. It looks like a sailboat. No, hoshi is want. Kitanai. Yeah, kitanai. Amai. I think kitanai. Ki-ta-nai, right? Oya, su, ya, na, sa, shi. Likewise? Emoji. I don't know. This is ka. Su. This is chi su. No, emoji. G? I think this is emoji. Emoji. Yeah. See? Europe, thank you. I'm trying my best here. Okay, so Europe. You're good. 4th. Europe is Mario. Philippines. No. Australia. Europa. I don't remember any of that katakana. I remember this pa. Pa. Teacher, good morning. It's like arigato. Masu. Ohayo. Yes, it's Ohayo gozaimasu, but first we gotta gozai. Konnichiwa. Sensei. Whoa. I am from France. Luigi. I am from France. Hajimemashite. I don't know. Ah, thank you. Ah, this is ah. No. So you said arigato. Ari. So this is arigato. This is a to, and this is the u sound. Arigato. I am French. Woo. How boring is this to watch, guys? Don't worry, it only goes on to now because I need to be done now. I am French. Good night. Well, I didn't know that. Ja. Well, then. Good evening. Well then, good night. Oh, that's so similar. That's so similar. Yoroshiku. Oh, Ohio gozaimasu. No. Konbanwa, right? Konbanwa? Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Oh, come on. Fruit? Tenwa? Tenwa? I think it's Korano. Kudamono. Kudamono. Natsu. I don't know, winter. Where? Yoru. Why not? Pencil. Enpitsu. Why not? Summer. Natsu. Read is... Oh. Kiru? I Yoru, I think is read. What is that? Uyu? Buyu? Alright. Anyway. Let's go ahead and test. We're going on to the next part, which is testing my bad Italian. So Italian, I studied Italian for 10 years. 10 years. Not even. I studied Italian all the way from when I was in 6th grade until the end of high school. So I took a lot of it, right? So I should be better at it than I am. Bad Italian reading. So let's try it. I'm going to try to... It's kind of racist to study Italian. Okay. Well, I still studied it. So I studied it for 10 years, and yeah. Anyway, let's go on to some Italian translation, because I did take it for a long time, so I should be good at it. So let's translate Dante's Inferno, because it's the classic book, and let's just see how I do. We have 12 minutes, and I'll give it a shot to attempt to translate Dante's Inferno. Let's see, let's write out Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno. Bad translation. Let's see how badly I do this. Let's go. So, oh, I don't want to see that part, though. I just want to see this part. Let's see. Okay, let's just copy this. Let's put in a notepad. Or, here, we could just cover it. Okay. Okay, the Inferno, Canto 1. The Dark Forest, Hill of Difficulty, the Panther, the Lion, the Wolf, Virgil. Alright, so this is about this guy who goes to hell and stuff, so let's try it. Oh! yeah, we're up to we're working through that schedule I posted. I think some folks enjoyed the code combat portion. Thought that was kind of fun. So I studied Italian for so however long. I'm gonna try to translate this. So it says nel mezzo del cammin de nostra vita mi ritrovai per una selva oscura che la dirita via era samarita he quanto a dir qual era e cosa dura esta selva già e aspra e forte che del pensier renova la pura. All right, so let's see what I think this says. I think this says nel mezzo. Oh, actually, I know what it's supposed to say because I read the intro. So in the middle of I knew it says of the road of north of life, my retrovi. I don't know what retrovi. My life. Well, I don't know. For a single oscura. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Oscura. A single obscureness. Obscure. Isn't that a Harry Potter thing? Obscure is a what the drought? Through time. I'm so sorry. I need it. Nostra means hour. Hour, you think? Hour? Okay. Let's try it. That means the Fellowship of the Ring. Oh, gosh. I don't think if there was no Dante's Inferno, I think it affected probably a lot of fantasy. Drought through time. Ahi quanto? Oh my god. It means now when a direction? When what time is Cosa. What is wrong? Oh shoot. Cozy? Duration. Here, selfishly selfish. And, I know that word, asprin. And strong. I know that one. Que nel pensier. What in this pen? Renova. Sounds like Rhinoa from Final Fantasy VIII. Rhinoa from Final Fantasy VIII. The pause. Alright, let's see how badly I got this, guys. Midway upon our... See, this is like a poetic translation, too. So, like, I'll have to take it with a grain of salt. Okay. So, midway... So, nel mezzo del cammin de nostra vita. So, midway upon the journey of life. Oh, the journey... This must be the journey of our life. Like you said, Jason. Pensier's probably thinking, oh, duh. Thinking. Okay. Midway through the journey of our life upon. Okay. Now midway. I found myself within a forest dark. I was. Ooh. Oh, dark. Maybe this is oscura. Forest, dark. But which one's do you think is forest? Forest. Maybe the selva is forest. I found myself. This is ritrovai. I found myself. For the strat. This K means what though? For the straightforward pathway has been lost. Eras marita. Oh. Okay. Ahiquanto. Now. Oh, when. Me. Oh. Well, how hard it is thing to say. Oh, this is which one? Oh my gosh, Cosadura. Esta selva selvaja, aspra forte. Okay, it's savage, rough, and stern. Forte can be stern, or strong. Which in the very thought renews the fear. Oh, so I guess I got it right, guys. 100% just now. Amazing. Okay. So, there's that. All right. Let's go back to Duolingo. Because I promised to do this until 9:30. And then we'll go into RPG Maker. Wow, they contributed. Thank you. Placement test. Alright, let's try the placement test in 3 minutes. The man drinks l'uomo oh, water. Go. I drink wine. We eat mushrooms. Boom.
Marzo finisce oggi. Finisce.
Marzo finished today. So
Enorme. Io sono basso.
I am short. I vedo wrong. I only have 2 more minutes. Sono we use kilometers. There's a bug walking across my screen. We use kilometers. You are special, thank you. We usamo la cucina a una. Oh, I forgot this one. I'll say it down. From July to September. They don't capitalize months. An enormous bag. Una. No. Pesci. Oh, God. Mom's words. Nell. Oh gosh, I eat bananas. EO.
Banane.
EO, okay. EO, oh gosh, how do I do this? Eat the banana. Le banana.
Banane.
We have to get to RPG Maker.
Mangio e un mese.
Maggio e un mese. May is a month. Alright, we gotta move on. But Vivar, is live in Spanish. I think Andy took Spanish in school too. They want you to eat fish. Laurel.
Le gatte mangiano pesce.
The cats eat fish, which is very true. My cats love fish. Do you have a minute? I un minuto, right?
Noi scriviamo a
Noi scriviamo ali. Oh me, oh gosh. It's we write to the men. Yeah. I have to go. March ends today. Marzo.
Marzo.
Okay, finisce.
Finisce.
Okay.
Domani.
No, OG. Boom.
Oggi.
Boom. Boom roasted. Thanks, Dad. Grazie.
Grazie. Una borsa enorme.
A bag enormous. What is it? Que cosa?
Sabato è il mio compleanno.
Saturday is my birthday. Alright! Awesome. Alright, let's switch to RPG Maker, guys. Because I couldn't get... whatever. Alright. So... I hope that wasn't that boring. But we're going into some RPG Maker time. Help me. Alright. That's a great question. What is potato in Italian? What is potato? Patate.
Patate.
Patate. Which I don't know which RPG Maker I should go into. Wait, that's it? This is it? What the heck? Obvious. Could go rogue. Project One. What the heck? Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna have to start making a game right now. I originally wanted to become a game maker, and then I didn't. So there you go. That's the story. Let me just. I should try to see which RPG maker has the more followers, so I can capture them with my boring stream. All right. Thank you guys for holding on that. I'm gonna go back to chat now. Okay, I might have missed some stuff, so let's check over this. Alright. Alright. Alright, so let's go into RPG Maker. So this is RPG Maker, guys. Playtest it. Let's... Alright, cool. Seems like a great game that I made. Alright, let's put some... Oh my gosh. Thank you. I don't hate you guys. You want to see this? So this is the game. I did new game, and it gave me this game. This is the game we've made. This. Alright, let's playtest this. Cool. There's a mountain there. Ah! How do I add a bad guy? Look at this, now I can do it right. This is Pokemon Red. This is typical RPG. This looks cool. Yeah, it does. This is Pokemon Red, so let's make this guy. This will be Andy. 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 I have no idea how to do any of this. I'm kind of out of my sorts here, guys. How do I put anything down? Let's see. Oh. How do I put people in the game? Tools. Oh, shoot. So this is Eric. I'll make this guy meta. This will be Terrence. This will be Jason. Ernest. This will be Hero. Anybody else in here want a character? It's not bright enough. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to put new characters in. Resource. Scale tower. How do I add people? Is it too dark? I don't know how to do this. How do I put people in mode? Oh man, this game just kind of throws you in, huh? Shoot. Dude, how do I put people in? Mode, region? Anybody have any ideas? Ask Siri. Hey Siri, how do I do this? I don't know how to do this. I am lost. I'm trying to figure out how to put this guy in. Okay, let's do event editing. Dude, I'm lost here. I don't know if I have VX Ace. Oh, I do have VX Ace. Select your tutorial below. Alright, let's start the tutorial. What is RPG VX Ace? 2D role-playing games with simple and anyway, you don't need to know any programming. Okay. All aspects are created control through simple point-and-click graphic review. Give you a head start in making their own games with RPG. We will make a simple game from beginning to end, going for every part of the program. I used to do this. I actually made a RPG, like several RPGs when I was in high school using RPG Maker. So I should be better at this, but whatever. Just goes to show you. You don't practice, you lose it. Give people... okay. Ruby game services lowest lets you. It is a script language based on Ruby programming language that interprets every other component of the game. Oh, it's Ruby. Okay. Okay. RGS3 is very powerful. Edit every portion of the game works. Most will never edit script themselves, but you can use script made by other people. Wow, that's cool. Pre-made scripts, plug and play. The series tutorials will not cover scripts, they are more advanced, but it is important for you to be aware of their existence, especially moving towards making your own game. Okay, so let's try this. The database is where you edit most of the gameplay components of your game. It's composed of tabs, and each holding a different category of components in of the game. The tabs are listed to the right. Actors. This tab is for creating and editing playable characters for your game. It defines starting conditions for each playable character. Classes. This tab is for creating classes. If anybody else wants to get RPG Maker VX, just Ace, like, we'll all learn it together, I guess. Is creating for editing playable characters for your game. It defines starting conditions for your playable character. This tab is for creating classes used by your playable characters. Classes determine character stat growth, as well as skills they learn as they grow, as they level up. Skills, animations. The skills tab is for creating the skills used by playable characters and by your enemies. The animations tab is for creates the skills animations. Items, weapons, items. Okay, that makes sense. Enemies, creating enemies your character will fight. States. This tab is for status effects. Okay, these tabs are used to set a lot of the standard settings in the game, such as menu, sound effects. These tabs will be covered later. Make your own game tutorial. Cool. Okay. The map editor is where you create the world that your characters explore. Maps are created by selecting a tile set to use, then painting on the map on the screen using your mouse to design the map you want. It's as easy as using MS Paint. The tile sets are pre-made 32 by 32 pixel graphics that you can combine to create your maps. RPG Maker VX Ace comes with 4 tile sets to create your own game: field, exterior, interior, and dungeon. You can also import new tile sets or edit the existing ones into the graphic editor. To create a tile set from the tiles created in a graphics editor, you use the tile set tab in the database. The tile set tab determines what tiles are in the set and what tiles your characters can and cannot walk through. You do not want characters walking through a wall, and several other settings. Okay, map editor allows you to draw region IDs and available. Oh my gosh, there is a lot here. Later, Andy, we'll looking forward to our slam dunk stream. That's gonna be fun. If anybody want to watch along. Oh my gosh. Regional IDs. Region IDs, a layer not visible during gameplay, to be used separate on a map into sections to use things like enemy encounters. Each map has map properties found. Makes sense. Make a new Zelda. Alright, I'll try for it. Allows you to draw region IDs, and a layer not visible during gameplay be used to separate your map into sections to use for things like enemy encounters. Each map has a map properties window found in right by clicking the map on the bottom left, which finds things like name of the map, the music of the map, and which tile suit it uses, how large the map is, and whether it loops or not. The map properties are also used to set random encounters. Events serve 2 major purposes in RPG Maker VX Ace. The first is to give your character something to interact with on your maps. This includes things like such as non-playable characters. Okay. Oh, so okay, this give your character something to interact with. Okay, so events is no non-playable characters, treasure chest to open, and okay. The second purpose is to control the flow of your game, like things like changing what NPCs say based on your actions, opening up portions of a quest, or allowing the players to travel to new areas controlled by events. I once made this RPG where you would, based off a book called Picture of Dorian Gray, where the boss battle wouldn't activate until you checked all the portraits in their place. Man, that was better back then. There are 3 types of events that are accessed through the different parts of RPG Maker VX Ace. Map events. These events appear on individual maps and are accessed by using the map layer of the map editor. They are used for NPCs transferring the player to a new map, shops, or other specific similar specific map things. Common events. These are events set up in the common event tab and in the database. These are used when events need to be repeatedly regardless of the player's location. Battle events. These are used. Eventing is very powerful and can be used to. Okay. How it works together. All right. Wow. Look at this picture. Looks like meta. Now we've looked at each of the individual major components of the RPG here. Let's look at it all together. The database contains okay. It contains where the player or character will be, their stats. All right. The map editor. Okay, the database contains what the character will be from stats, update stats, and the graphics that will be used for the match. It borrows from the database what tiles are used and how the character can walk on the tiles. Events control your game flow. RGS3 controls the rest of the opponents. As you can see, you can do almost anything with this combination as long as you know where to look. Oh, okay, so we can make our basic game. Alright, let's do it. What? I don't know what you look like, so I just assumed. But he's got an eye patch, so I assumed. I know you told me you had an eye patch. Let's see. A map. First of all, we'll actually creating our short example game. The game will consist of a town. Sorry for that. Okay, we're creating this game will consist of a town, small world map, one dungeon with 2 floors, 3 playable heroes with unique skills, a variety of random encounters. Ooh! I want to make this game. A town, small world map, 1 dungeon with 2 floors, 3 playable heroes with unique skills, a variety of random encounters, 1 big bad boss. In the tutorial, 3 playable heroes. In the tutorials, I will show you techniques I am using to create each component, but you can easily modify the step as you see fit. Some steps will be left for you to finish using the techniques I am teaching. Our first step, create the map. Okay, so let's go create the map before we end today. But first, we will look at some of the fundamentals. Figure 2.1 shows the map editor with the important parts labeled, the map canvas, which is A, tile palette, B, and exterior, the exterior tile set known as C. This is where the maps are listed. You create maps. You create maps by clicking this area, as well as adjust properties, new ones. Copy paste tools. D, copy paste tools. Alright. Undo button. Layer selection. Oh, layers you're working on. 3 selectable layers. Map, event, region ID. Hey, look at that. Would you look at that? This will. Oh, pen. Okay, cool. Ooh, it's raining out. I don't know if you guys can hear that. 3 playable meets. Triple U. 3 people. Alright, let's do this, guys. Auto tiles are a special type of tile that makes creating maps quick and easy. An auto tile is a single tile selectable in the tile palette that, when used on the map canvas, creates shaped tile areas. There are a variety of auto tile types, which all are part of the A tab in the tile palette. There are 2 layers in the A tab, the bottom layer, the embellishment layer, which can be seen with the fence below. Alright. Wow. So yeah, we got some rain in the background there. Okay, so the B through E tabs are how to do the 3rd layer of the blue chair. Okay, I want to get started. If you need to quickly you can right click on the tile to change to the palette and the composite tile you selected. You could also try, okay. Style. Okay, let's just see if we can just skip to doing it. Good map design. All right. Let's see. Let's see. How understanding the okay. Perspective is how a scene can be drawn on a 2D medium, such as a computer screen, 3D scenes. Ah, all right. Unless you have to be making RPG based on flatland. I don't know who this is. Perspective is shown in 2/6 of a concrete block, with the metal top. The two things. The first is that there is a vanishing point. Oh my god, this is related to drawing vanishing points. Wow, what this means is the parallel lines of the object, such as the left and right side of the graphs, get closer together the further the observer get. The second is foreshortening. Oh my god, this is all drawing stuff. Where the top of the box appears larger than the bottom of the block. Blah blah blah. Can't be used in most when the map moves left to right. The vanishing points you have to accommodate. Another problem with the map. Okay. Everything's slightly squashed because they're. All right. You could use vertical walls to kind of make it go up and down. Alright. This is a lot of stuff. Oh my god. Oh, we have to round up. Okay, main character. We'll focus on the area. Alright. So let's finish this map before we go. So we're gonna make this map. Let's go. Let's have these islands. Let's put in islands. The triple U islands. Oh, this is not an event. This is an island. How about that? That's cool, right? There we go. All right. Create a new map. Right-click your project name on the map. Select new map. All right. A few basic things about the map you're creating. Change a few things. Name the map. Select the exterior tile set, and make the 30 by 20. All right. Let's just do this, and then we'll wrap it up for today. Okay. And we'll continue from there. Name the map. All right. So I'm gonna name the map. Triple U Mountain Village. Alright, let's make that. Exterior, auto change. Town 5 music. Alright. After you're done, click OK. Alright, and we made it to 10 o'clock. Alright, that was my experiment. Ah, that looks awful. What the heck? That looks terrible. We'll have to save this for later and continue and decide what we're going to do next time, guys. Alright. Wow. great stream. I don't know, I thought that RPG part was boring as all heck for y'all. Because I didn't know what I was doing in there. But, yeah, I just thought, you know, I had this idea that I would do a stream where I would just be failing at stuff. And, like, stuff that, you know, I had studied, that I should know by now, that I should have practiced, and I'd be doing them. And this was my grand experiment in doing that. And, you know, I wanted to come back every week and practice some stuff that, you know, I wanted to get better at. And hopefully, you know, if you guys were working on anything that you'd like to get better at, you could also use this time to practice doing whatever it is you're trying to get better at. And we could all get better at stuff together, and you could let me know what you're trying to get better at. And we could all fail together in the main, because the failure is part of learning, right? That's how I learned that Goku didn't have a super round head. Yeah. That's how that drawing part went. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, dealing with me, and, you know, my second stream solo. And it means a lot to me. I'm gonna continue to try to play with this, and, you know, but I want to get some consistency here. So I want to decide about what it is, you know, what we're running into every week, you know, what I'm working on each week here on the stream, and, like, what's valuable, what to you guys to play along with, you know, whether, and, you know, feel free to, on Discord during the week, you know, give me suggestions of, you know, things, and don't take it to heart if I don't, you know, fall through on your suggestions, but I do appreciate your opinions, and they do mean a lot to me. You know, maybe, you know, you know, some things worked from today, some things did not work. We're trying things, we're trying to figure things out. It's a new territory for me. But if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be streaming. So I'll tell the truth there. You know, I Friday nights spent sitting here and kind of in this room and kind of just talking to y'all digitally through this chat room and stuff like that. Yeah, it's really cool though that you guys hang out and stuff. It means a lot to me. But oh, someone on Mixer is saying hello. We're just about to close out the stream. And so I think that is really cool. Yeah, epic stream. Wow, that means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do my best to continue to try to create a stream that provides value. Because that's my goal, is to create a stream, and, you know, maybe the VOD is to create some value and for everybody, you know, along the way. I threw a lot of stuff in there. You know, I just made this list of all this stuff that I want to get better at. I want to get better at, you know, the languages I learned. Like, obviously I want to learn all these languages that you guys are talking about and stuff. You know, I want to get better at so many things, and it's so hard because you know, the time we have is so short. But in general, like, you know, in life, time is short, you know. But there's so much I still want to experience and kind of get better at and work towards. And yeah, you know, we'll see what happens next week. We'll see how that goes. I want to tell you what the next album pick is before we go. Oh, thanks so much, Hero. Can't wait till I can't wait till we all can just go out and play some pool after post stream and stuff. After this whole quarantine is over, and I'll stream it so Meta can join us. You know, if it was only, you know, you guys only hanging out, and you know, I'd still, I'd be, if I were to find out that 10 years from now that this is the rest of the stream is just us hanging out here, I would be totally fine with that. I think that was really nice of Andy to stop by and, you know, watch along as I fumbled along. His stream's doing great, his Apex stream. And then, you know, once quarantine's over, me and him can be able to do stuff together again too, in person. But tomorrow we got our anime stream, so that's really cool, because that's fulfilling something that I've really wanted to do for a long time, which is watch anime, and I haven't really gotten the chance to. So yeah, if you guys have access to Slam Dunk, maybe you guys have it on Crunchyroll or wherever. There's like, you know, a million resources, I think, that you could find Slam Dunk legally, of course. And so yeah, the next album is Lana Del Rey, Born to Die. I'm gonna ask Jason to actually share that in the Discord. You know, there's so much I want to do. It's so funny, like, I could just go on and on about, like, things I want to do in this short little life, and I could kind of tell you guys a little bit about it. And it's, oh wait, I should move to just chatting, right? Yeah, so I made this list, things I want to get better at. So I wanted to get better at music, like music in general, like guitar and stuff like that. Guitar, piano, coding, because you know, I used to be better at it, and I'd like to brush up the skills, game development, because I always want martial arts is something I really wanted to get better at, and something that's probably a little hard to do in here, and exercise and stuff, martial arts, boxing, Muay Thai, some jiu-jitsu and judo, especially, because my friend who passed away, he was a judo practitioner. He was really good at it. Pixel art, drawing, and languages. Man, there's so much to get better at in this life, right? How do you pick, guys? How do you pick the stuff that you just choose to get better at? I don't know. I don't know how these people do it. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. Do you just pick one thing and you just kind of go with them? Or, I don't know. It's kind of scary to pick one thing, right? Because then you can't pick others. And then once you're down that path, like, that's it. You're done. You can't do anything else. You can't, you're like, okay, I did this. But like, it seems like anybody who is successful at anything, not that success matters, like that we could get into a whole discussion about that. But yeah, does success matter? I don't know. I've been reading a lot of books that say it probably doesn't matter. Maybe a goal can be set for a student. Like, maybe I can learn how to play piano this month, how to cook the next. Yeah, there's a whole TED Talk. It's a guy from Google, and it's a great talk. And hold on one second. I should see. One second, guys. Sorry. Yeah, so there's a TED Talk about a guy who does that exact thing. I kind of want to show it to you real quick. Hold on a second. I'll show you the TED Talk about that here. I feel so empty. Look at Goku. It's like, learn something new every month. It's a TED Talk. TED Talk. It's like this guy who does like something crazy every month. Try something new for 30 days. Yeah, I think it might be this guy. And you know, there's a couple of challenges that yeah, that's when I was in the drawing phase and trying to draw Goku, and I was just comparing, you know, that spectacular failure of that, you know, and it's like, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I do all these challenges with Gus a lot of the time, actually. I do a lot of stuff with him. So we do this thing called NaNoWriMo. I'll show you. It's like you write a novel in a month. It's and like NaNoWriMo, and it's just like this challenge. You challenge yourself to write a novel in a month, in the month of November, National Novel Writing Month. And, oh, you can't see it. Sorry. National Novel Writing Month, NaNoWriMo. And so the goal of that is to write 50,000 words in a month. So you write 50,000 words, you put it in the word counter, you check it, and then that's your novel. Because that's actually pretty long. It's like it makes like over 100-page book, I would think, you know. And so we used to do that all the time, and I did a couple of those. But the number one thing that Gus and I participated in, we have been every single year to varying degrees of success, but we have always tried, is the February album writing month, which I'll show you as well. That's another challenge month, where you write an album in a month, 14 songs in a month. February album writing month, 14 songs, and you write this in February, and it's fun. You know, I love that kind of thing. February album writing month, and it's cool because everybody could do it. And if you're not really like big musician, you could just write the lyrics to the songs, and then there's about like 100,000 people who are on that site, and they go ahead and they review your song, and they tell you like what they thought of your song. And through that, Gus and I don't know if you know Hero, I think Meta knows that we have a song on Apple Music and Spotify, Gus and I, with our band Sociopaths. I know where you go at night, and I could share that link later. But that was a result of a February album writing month. Yeah, so the song is Sociopaths, I Know Where You Go at Night, and it's on all streaming services. And I'm screaming on it. And yeah, I'll give you a link. Do you have Apple Music or Spotify or anything like that, guys? If you have that, I'll give you that link, but you could just look it up. Sociopaths. I Know Where You Go at Night band. Let's go. It doesn't even come up. Oh my gosh, all these other stuff comes up. We're definitely on there. We're on YouTube too. I Know Where You Go at Night. Oh my god, I need better branding. But yeah, oh, here it is. Here it is on Spotify. Here, I'll put the link in. There you go. Yeah. But yeah, that was the result of that. But we did that. We've been doing that for 7 years. 7 years. And that was like the 5th year or 6th year that had come up. And that's crazy. You know, we worked so long to do it. And, yeah, it's crazy. One second. yeah, no. So, yeah. So, thank you so much, Fury Shadow 66, for following on Mixer. That's really cool. Thank you. So yeah, yeah. So, getting better at stuff is kind of funny, right? But like, then you look at people who like work really hard. Oh, thank you so much. I tried to find a good picture. It was actually a night we went to a concert in our town, a metal show for a band that they metalize not video game, like more like, no, they do some video game stuff. No, they do a lot of video game stuff. No, they do video game stuff. The band is called Power Glove. They do video game stuff and then some like cartoon covers. So like in speed metal style. And that was the night we were sitting in the car, and then we had sent that, and yeah, we took that picture because yeah, they're really good, Power Glove. So we met the band that night, and they actually needed equipment. And I was like, oh, I could just run to the local guitar center and go pick up something for you, because I know this kind of stuff. I know music a little bit enough, and I could kind of get it right. So I ran. They were missing a piece of equipment. So I ran to go get it for them, and then and they gave us free merch, and we have some of the shirts from it, but they're kind of tight on me. But yeah, yeah, that's and those guys are so good at what they do. You know what I mean? It's like anybody who's like just really that good at what they do, in order to have a band, usually dedicates a fair amount of time into it. And it's like can 15 minutes a day be enough? It's better than not doing 15 minutes a day of something, right? Like, let's say you don't do 15 minutes a day of something like you don't practice guitar for 15 minutes a day, or you don't practice language for 15 minutes a day. It's bad. Like, you're gonna forget the stuff that you had learned before. But when it comes to like just getting to that level where you feel really great about what you're doing, it's like you wonder about how much time you need to put into something. And like, I've been reading a lot of books lately and stuff, and look at me reading books, right? I say that and I feel like I'm gloating stuff because like, oh no, look at me, I'm great at reading books. So honestly, I read all self-help books, so it means nothing, and I'd like to think the self-help books I read are a little bit like, they're pretty deep, and they kind of like make you question quite a lot about yourself and whatnot. Like the subtle art of not giving a blank by Mark Manson is really good, and all the books by Ryan Holiday, The Obstacle is the Way, Ego is the Enemy, and then most recently I've been reading a book about Stoicism, right, which is philosophy that, whatever. It's called the Art of Stoic Joy by William Irvine, and oh my god, that Pleco guy. What's up, Pleco? How are you? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. It's like seeing an old friend. It is like seeing an old friend because you are an old friend. How are you, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, no, I've been reading these books, and like, they kind of like throw a lot of these conceptions I have about like what matters in life, like, on their head. And it's like, how they help me is like, and how they've kind of just like flipped everything on its head, because before I used to be obsessive about, I was like, let's just get the stream. The stream's got to be the most popular thing on earth. This is it. This is everything. And it's like the Stoics would say like, yo, dude, don't chase fame and fortune. That's not gonna make you happy. Blah 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 blah. All this stuff about like why it's like not like it's a vice or anything. It's just like you think these are not like worthy goals to have, because they actually like chasing them doesn't lead to anything. And I have chased them for a really long time, and like I was trying to be an actor for 5 years, trying to be, and was I in love with the process, or was I in love with the end goal? And 5 years later, I got a commercial. I got auditions for some great movies. Didn't get those movies, but and didn't work on enough of my own stuff, and I should have been, but I didn't. And I was in love with the end result, and I was chasing something else. I think I think I was chasing the wrong stuff, and one of the first two. Yeah, that was the one where she was. I was like, I did this little smirk, and then she smirked back at me. And I was like, oh, cool. And I was like, that's cool. She seems nice. I don't know. Tina Fey was on set that day, and she pops out of her tent, and she like saw all of us, and she's like, whoa, and she ran away after. It was kind of crazy. But I had moments with the other lead there. What's his name? He's in this like Iron Man suit, but he's the other lead on the show, and he would like, the day was like 12, 13 hours long, and I would look at him and I'd be like, long day, like I'd make these faces and he'd be like, kill me. And I was like, he was cool. He was so awesome. I would just have moments like that. Was so rare to have a moment. That's the guy. That's him. I had a couple moments with him on set that day, because we were on set for like 13, 14 hours. And I just look at him and be like, and he'd be like, stuff. He was just the man. This awesome. Yeah, really cool. Both of them were really nice, but like he was just like, I just had moments with him, which was kind of weird. Yeah, so what can you do? But like, by not having these end goals of being like, yeah, I gotta have this, I gotta have that, it's kind of messed up like everything for me. Like, it's like, oh, like, so it's made me question everything I'm doing. Like, it's made me question everything. Like, it's made me question streaming. It's made me question and streaming is all I've thought about for the past year and a half or something. And after I left acting, I was just trying to like grab stuff. Like, I need something, some expression, right? So I would take drawing classes and stuff like after work. And then I was like, okay, this is my new thing. I'll get drawing, and then that was kind of like, and then I had nothing for a little bit, and it was weird. And then Andy came up with streaming. I was like, oh my god, there's something I could express myself again, and yeah, I know. It was really confused. That was like kind of like a time when I was like I was just besides myself when I left acting, and then I was like, I left drawing. And I was like, what do I have to show for any of this? But now it's like, what do I do? Like, what do I stream? It's like, do I stream video games? Do I want to? Like, what? Like, why am I streaming Metal Gear Solid right now? Why? Like, why do that? At least today, I can look back, and if I like take some time to think about today, I could say to myself like, oh, okay, you know what, John? You tried a little bit of coding today. You refreshed a little bit about that Japanese memory. You refreshed a little bit of that Italian. You showed yourself like what you were doing wrong in drawing a little bit, and it looks like Show and Tell there's one live. That's cool. And then you practice a little bit of guitar. You show like failure, like that. I tested myself at each of those things, and without testing yourself, you don't know where you are, and your brain. It's like, I feel like that's like whenever I would memorize lines, like I would only know if I was getting anywhere by continually testing myself. Not that I got good at memorizing lines, which I did not, but only when you test yourself at something are you able to like kind of prime your brain to look, like be like, oh my god, I really don't know this stuff, and like be able to learn more. But yeah. So, that's that. So I'll try to figure out a plan for next week that works for everybody. That's fun. And until then, take care, guys. We'll talk on Discord, and I will go ahead and raid our friends at Show and Tell. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, should I? They're really cool. They're cool, and I think they bring value. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Hero. Thank you, Meta, Placo, whoever's here. Thank you so much. And thank you to those, let's say, I think someone was on Mixer. No one's on Mixer anymore. It's all Twitch. It's always just Twitch. Alright. Thank you, and good night. We'll talk later, guys. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Peace, guys. Thank you so much. Triple U for life. Throw up those triple U's when you get in there, alright? You better throw those triple U's up. Triple U for life.